Hey guys, Keith here. It's Saturday morning and we're in Asheville. Amy's taking a CPR certification class to keep her certification to teach CPR, which she does for her employer. And so I'm sitting out here just waiting on her and wanted to take a few moments just to touch base with you guys and do a little bit of different video today. We promised we would tell you all about our journey. It's the name of our channel. And so it's not always going out and having fun and going to tourist attractions and eating and all those kind of things. So we promised that we would bring you real life as well. So I just wanted to share a little bit about kind of our journey so far in kind of ministry here in the campground. So to be honest with you, it's been a little tough for us. We have struggled a little bit really to find a local church that we felt comfortable with. We've tried a few and just honestly haven't found anything we've been super comfortable with. There's always been something when we visited that maybe we didn't really feel comfortable with or didn't agree with, or maybe theologically maybe we weren't real sure about. There are not a whole lot of churches that we were comfortable visiting there in the Cherokee area anyway. So we've kind of expanded kind of our search to outside, about 30 minutes away, to Silva and Waynesville. I'm sure there's great churches there in Cherokee, but everything we have seen has been very small. Which is not a bad thing. God needs small churches as well to fill gaps and to spread his word, but it's just not somewhere we felt comfortable as a visitor to step into, if that makes sense. So we've expanded our search kind of outward a little bit. We've visited a couple places, but there's some possibilities, but honestly here we're about 3 months in. And so we're kind of seeing how people can struggle when they move into an area to get connected into a local church. We've realized that we've kind of been blessed, I guess you would say, to be able to be in places where we felt comfortable in church. So if coming from a Christian, if it's hard to find a local body of believers to worship with, I can only imagine coming from the outside, maybe being a seeker, not being a Christian, how it would be very difficult to step inside the doors of a church and feel comfortable. So that's one way that we have struggled a little bit in this journey so far. Another way we struggled a little bit is, we never came into this campground life or work camping necessarily with a desire to start a church service, and we don't necessarily feel like that's where we've called to be. But at the same time, there are people in the campground, just co-workers and people that are visiting that are really searching for something like that and that opportunity. And the campground we are in has been very open and really wants to start some kind of service, but honestly it's been a little difficult. We did try to start one. We set a date finally, and Amy and I showed up that morning and no one else showed up. And so that was a little disheartening at first. Come to find out, some people did show up after we left. But we've kind of been on that strict background where, we start on time, we begin things on time. And so after waiting for just a bit, no one showed up. Amy and I left and started our day otherwise. But sometimes, not everyone is grown up that way, or culture's not the same where, you show up on time, you start on time. So that was a little difficult. That was a little disheartening, I guess you could say, in our first attempt to start kind of a camper devotional, as we were calling it. So it's been, and we've talked with the campground staff, management a couple other times about starting something, and we'll set a time, and they get busy and don't really promote it, or and don't have time to kind of put into it, and I get that. And so, we've kind of stepped back from that, pushing that a little bit, just to give them some time, and to kind of approach us. But it may be time to try again, if that's where God is leading, because I know it is a need. Again, we weren't coming into this looking for that, but we do see a need. We have made some great connections with people. We also want to kind of start maybe just Bible study with just a small group of people, really just those that are working in the campground. And there's people that are searching and want that. And to be quite honest with you, that's on us that we haven't started that. But at the same time, we've kind of struggled with wanting to get that done and kind of be tied down with that. But thankfully, we've had folks that are in our lives, friends that are kind of helping keep us accountable. And I'm thankful for my brothers there from Riverland Church that I'm doing a daily Bible plan with. So we continue to do that, and they're great men that are helping to keep me accountable and into Bible study. But I'm not going to say it hasn't been a struggle. So I just want to share a little bit about that with you today, and let you know that if you're struggling, that you're not alone. And I don't say struggling as in like pity me, but we do ask for your prayers, and we will continue to pray for you. And I say, just stay strong, stay in the Word, continue to seek out others that will hold you accountable and build you up, and look for others that you can help mentor as well. And we'll do the same. Good to see you today, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.